everyone, Joshua here from welcome back to a new Crash Bandicoot It's About Time video. And today, I want to be going through some of the cut content that was sadly cut from Crash 4 It's About Time. With us having since a month since release of Crash 4 It's About Time, there was sadly some cut content that was cut. That was cut, originally planned to be in Crash 4, and I'm going to be going through some of it. So if I do miss anything, let me know if I did miss some things. So let's get into it. So, this is from someone from Toys for Bob. Josh Snailberg, if I pronounced it right. And basically, this was supposed to happen in Run It By You, where we rescue a Kunawa. Crash and Coco find themselves on the edge of the shore, the morning after the parade. Crash jumps on the Coco jumps on the hoverboard and makes his or her way through the swamp to find the mask. On his way, he must a Dingo's Diner food boat through, pretty much like in the actual level, deadly mines, and finally destroy Ripperoo, who's protecting him from stopping him, I guess I could just say, making his way to the third mask, or Akunawa. So, first of all, Ripperoo, it looks like was supposed to be a boss fight and Run It By You, but was cut. And we would have to fight Ripperoo in order to rescue Akunawa, which sounds so sad because we would have got to fight Ripperoo, it looks like, because Ripperoo would have stopped us from reaching Akunawa, but sadly it was cut as well. Everybody knows all these skins, that we thought was going to come in a Halloween update. It's all cut content. The extra skins for some of the skins that didn't make it for Crash and Coco, skins for Tawna, Dingodile, and Cortex that were sadly completely cut now. They are completely cut. And even some skins that don't relate to the worlds that we've been to, like Mummy Crash and Expedition Tawna. So it looked like there is a complete whole dimension cut as well. As well, it looks like there was supposed to be another dimension, like an Egyptian dimension or some sort. And, well, sadly, there is nothing. These skins were completely cut. Some names. Some music. 5 different soundtracks that are in the game files, but are cut. Unknown Tawnaverse. Take Your Pick something. Bay Breeze. Killer Surf. And Aren't I Clear Mummy. These are cut soundtracks that were never used in Crash 4 It's About Time that are now cut. Which again, it sucks because, I made a video talking about when there was a surprise update for Nitrofield. We had Ripperoo as a and Brio and Jen, and I'm pretty sure in Trophy listed in the files as playable characters. But that now means that they're cut as well, which sucks. Concept art can be found end game of, I'm pretty sure end game, of the Dino Dice level. A cut section in Dino Dice where pretty much we would play as Tana and have Crash and Coco with her and have an egg. Have an egg with us getting chased by the dinosaur. And with spears getting thrown at us. And most likely this would have been where we would have came across Ika Ika inside the egg. Because, you know, Ika Ika, when we find him, he's inside of an egg. So maybe that's what it was supposed to be. Like, maybe we had to take this egg and the dinosaur thought it was one of its babies. But it turned out to be Ika Ika. It probably would have looked like, but that was cut as well. A cut minecart arena area with Crash, Cortex, and Dingodile. Yes. And look, this looks like a cut section in Cortex Castle. And looks like we would have to ride a third mechanic. Get to ride a third thing. That would have been the jet ski, Polar, and these minecarts. It would have been. Oh, and that alien thing. That's 4. Sorry, I forgot about that alien kind of creature in Crash Landed. But that would have been 4 things, my bad. That would have been 4 things. That alien creature, Polar, the jet ski, and now these minecarts that we would have had to ride in. But, again, was cut. 3 different skulls representing the perfect relic. 1 in the left, and then 2, and then the third one. And they would have been animated too to move. Do y'all remember something from the demo, the public demo back in September? When you go into the Dino Dice level in the loading screen, you can see this skull clock. It was completely cut out as well. Now, who knows what it could have been used for, but it was sadly cut as well. But, again, you can find loads of cut content for Crash 4 It's About Time that didn't make it at all. Content that sadly did not make it at all into the full game. I did really hate to see cut content in Crash 4 It's About Time. I mean, especially considering that there's, of course, a similar Crash game that we knew that had loads of cut content. Crash Twinsanity. This game had a buttload of cut content that is still being found today, ever since 2004. Yeah, ever since 2004. This game is still... There's cut content still being found to this day from this game. Do remember that as well. But this game had a buttload of cut content. Like my personal favorite would have been my personal favorite level in the whole game of Twinsanity, Gone a Bit Coco, which was cut for a reason. According to the developers, that used to be Traveler's Tales, but now known as TT Games, that brought us the Lego Batman and loads of other Lego games. According to them, this level was completely unfinished, and it was at the point where it was buggy, unable to play. Also, of course, I'm not going to be going through all the cut content, because there's loads of cut content from Twinsanity, but also, when Cortex and Trophy find out the riches that the evil twins had, that was cut. And also, of course, Dino Dice having a date with Tana, that was cut. And Jen trapping or capturing Cortex dressed as Coco, that was cut. Cortex complaining about that he has to do all the work, like pull all the switches and stuff, that was cut. The tense dimension, that was cut. The rehab lab, that was cut. Evil Coco, that was cut. Good Cortex, that was cut. A whole different boss arena for NGN, that was cut. Do y'all get the point? Can y'all get the point of what I'm going at here? Do y'all get the point? Left and right, cut content. So, Crash Twinsanity ain't the only one, sadly, with cut content, that we may never see the light of day now. So that will conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you have all notifications turned on so you miss a single video on my channel. And what do y'all guys think about the cut content in Crash Force About Time? Are you sad that this never made it to the final product? Or are you glad, for some reason, that this never came to be? Because these would have been... Because we could have had, saying, another world. We could have saw another dimension, probably with ancient Egypt. And skins for Tana, Cortex, and Dino Dice as well. And Ripperoo as a boss fight. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching the next video. Bye.